Milton Keynes, Buckinghamshire, England, March 18th, 1940. 6 months into the Second World War, British military intelligence sets up a top-secret base in Bletchley Park. Known as Station X, it is home to a hand-picked team of mathematicians led by Alan Turing that worked tirelessly to crack the infamous Nazi encoding device called the Enigma machine.
The Enigma machine was an encryption machine that worked very simply, at least for the person operating it. You would have a message to convey, and you would type the first letter. Its gears would turn, a light would illuminate with another letter, and that letter you would write down.
In 1940, Turing accomplished what nearly every expert at the time had deemed impossible. He solved the Enigma code.
At Bletchley Park, Turing conceived of a way of reverse engineering an Enigma to run it backwards. It wasn't easy, but they built this very complicated machine called the bomb. If you could separate out the hardware from the sequences of operations, what we now call software, you could create a machine that could decode messages, but it could also do other things, including mathematics.
In the process of creating this machine, Turing also developed a technology far more significant than anyone at the time could have imagined. The world's first computer. Curiously, in one of his papers, Turing wrote that telekinesis and extrasensory perception should be taken seriously and question the existence of free will. Is it possible, as ancient astronaut theorists suggest, that he wrote this because he himself was somehow in contact with extraterrestrial intelligence? Perhaps further clues can be found by examining a meeting Turing had before the war with another mathematical genius, John von Neumann.
John von Neumann was a Hungarian mathematician who emigrated to the United States. He had an incredible talent for mathematics and physics in all kinds of fields.
Like Turing, von Neumann contributed to ending World War II. He came up with a way to use machine calculation to determine how to compress plutonium for the atomic bomb. This technology was essential to the success of the project, and it might never have been realized had von Neumann not crossed paths with Alan Turing.
We know that Alan Turing met John von Neumann at Princeton. Von Neumann was familiar with Turing's theoretical papers. What we don't know is the substance of their conversations. A lot of that was very highly classified. Very, very little information ever leaked out.
It has been argued by some historians of computing that John von Neumann absorbed the fundamental idea of the universal machine from Alan Turing.
According to historians, Turing and von Neumann were largely responsible for inventing the first computers and accelerated the advancement of technology exponentially.
It could very well be that extraterrestrial intelligence was involved in making sure that von Neumann and Turing met each other in 1935 and steered their development to ensure that the computer would be brought out on schedule at the right time.
Is it possible that extraterrestrials brought together Turing and von Neumann to accelerate the development of computer technology? Ancient astronaut theorists say yes. Did ancient aliens really help to shape our history? Did they leave behind a secret code? One which reveals mankind's extraterrestrial origins.